How's it going? So today we're taking a look at this ASKMY moped style e-bike. So first off, this is like a really inexpensive bike. I think it's like $500 right now on Amazon, and there's probably going to be a little discount code down there for you too. So let's take it under $500. Comes with your standard powertrain. You got a 750 watt internally geared hub motor there, and then that's paired with a 15 amp hour 48 volt battery. Pretty standard powertrain. It's got 7 speeds. You got a little Shimano derailleur there, and then you got your standard little trigger shifter there. It does have more inexpensive brakes, so it's got the mechanical disc brakes instead of the hydraulic disc brakes on 160 millimeter rotors instead of 180. So they got to cut costs somewhere at this price, so kind of your brakes suffer, but these usually perform pretty well. We'll test them. You got full suspension there, non-adjustable forks, and then you got this little air shock on the rear. The seat is pretty high, so this bike would be pretty good for a taller person because those bars are pretty high too. So I think, you know, if you're over 6 foot or something like that, you're looking for a taller moped style e-bike, this might be the one for you. Got like a Sur-Ron kind of style seat. It's actually pretty cushy. I think it's going to be comfortable. You got plastic fenders, front and rear. You got a headlight, and you got a brake light, and the brake light does have turn signals, and you got your horn. Pretty loud horn. The way you turn it on this cluster, you just have your light switch here. You got your turn signals. You got your horn down here. And then over here, you got your key. This green button changes the modes. There are 3 power modes on this bike. You get a full throttle instead of one of those half throttles. I like that. And then display is very basic. You just got your charge state. I guess it's your odometer there. And then that's pretty much it, your speed. And you can see when you click this green button, the power modes change. 2 to 3 to 1. I wonder if it saves your power mode. Let's see. So I have it on 3. Let's shut the bike off and then turn it back on. No, it defaults to 2. That's all right. Yeah, 2 sets of keys though. You got one for the ignition switch here, and then the other one is to take the battery off. And then you just got your standard e-bike cheapo pedals like they all come with. But yeah, that's it for the specs. Let's just get out and start testing it. All right, before we start testing it, let's just put it in the Power 3 mode and just do a free spin speed test. Because, you know, this thing... All right, 35 miles an hour free spin. Because I'm a heavy guy, 280, there's no way I'm going to get 35 miles an hour. But if you're lighter, you're going to get a better top speed. Well, the seat is pretty high, but it's comfortable. All right, let's see how the acceleration feels. Not bad at all. Yeah, the acceleration feels pretty good. Keep in mind, this is a $500 bike. So let's see how it goes uphill here. So this is like... We'll test this more steep hill later, but just this is like a mildly uphill test. And, well, sticking at 31 miles an hour. Does it feel like I'm going 31 miles an hour? It kind of does. All right, brakes definitely need to get bedded in here. That's the first time I've used them, so. All right, let's see what it feels like going downhill. Oh, I'm going fast. Oh, it hits 35 miles an hour, then the power cuts. It had more to give right there. So now we kind of straightened out. Let's see what it holds, if it can hold 35. Yeah, it actually is. Interesting. Okay, so it's a pretty fast bike. You know, I like the full throttle there. Having that's nice. So let's see how fast the pedal assist kicks in here. Let's just go... right about 1 full turn, which is exactly average. You know, anything more than 1 turn is kind of getting a little bad. The really good ones will kick in almost immediately, and it's hard to tell the difference between a cadence sensor and a torque sensor. This is a cadence sensor, but yeah. Wow, it's fast. It's a lot faster than I was expecting it to be. For $500? How is that? 29 miles an hour uphill right here. That's great. But let's just see how it goes over here in a steeper hill. Since it does have full suspension, we'll go over here and take it off the road really quick. Suspension on the road does feel a little bit stiff, but I'd rather have it too stiff than too soft, that's for sure. Now this is kind of a steeper hill, so taking off right here It's picking up speed, just not as fast, obviously, as if it's in a straightaway, but it keeps climbing. The display is just bright enough for me to see it. Like, it's super bright outside right now, but I can still see everything just fine. It's not super bright, but it's bright enough. It's not like some of these displays where you can't tell what's going on unless you're in shade. Alright, the brakes are starting to get bedded in. We'll test it at the end there, because I don't like testing them right away, because they gotta, you know, bed in a little bit first before you get the full performance out of them. Alright, well, let's see how it feels like going off-road here. See if... Alright, let's hit these. Yeah, a lot of times when you take these hub motor bikes off-road, just even on like just your basic grass, you see a big difference in torque. They don't accelerate nearly as good, so it doesn't take a lot of resistance to bog these motors down sometimes, unless they're tuned correctly in their quality motors. But this one actually feels pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, not super fast, but I don't know if you can hear it, that the suspension's a little bit loud, but it's actually working pretty good. It's comfortable. Yeah, you can definitely take this on little off-road trails and stuff. The suspension is sufficient, the torque is sufficient, you'll be just fine. Just doing like little trails like this. See how it goes right here, that bump, no problem at all. So the ergonomics, this thing's really comfortable because it's kind of, the seat's really tall, and so is the handlebars, you know. So they're like kind of right there in front of you. There's zero pressure on your lower back whatsoever. So this is a good bike for like taller people. If you're a little bit taller, but I'm 5'9", I feel good on it too. So you don't have to be tall. It's fine for, you know, whoever. But it's not going to limit people who are taller. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we're going down a pretty steep hill right now, and then we're going to turn around, come right back up. This is kind of like the hill test right here. I can tell the brakes are starting to bed in good now. Ooh, very nimble, really easy to turn around. Alright, let's see how she goes. I would say anything over 15 miles an hour going up this hill is good. Average is like, you know, 10 to 12 miles an hour with me. Like, again, I'm 280 pounds, so it's taking a lot of torque to get me up this hill. And we are going 20 miles an hour, 21 miles an hour. Yeah, took that thing like nothing. Great. So is this like the nicest bike in the world? No. Is it a great value? Definitely a good value. I mean, it's a lot of bike. I mean, it's just it's got everything. It's got your brake light, your headlight, your turn signals. It's got decent torque and speed. It's nimble. Yeah, I would say the only limiting factor, I mean, if this thing had hydraulic brakes, it'd be really good. Again, mechanical brakes aren't bad, but hydraulic brakes are a lot better. They have more bite, more stopping power. The mechanical brakes usually feel like a little bit, you know, squishy. You know, it takes more force to kind of get them to bite hard. And you usually can't lock up the... Oh, I can't. Like, if you're lighter, the brakes are going to work a lot better, obviously, because there's a lot less force moving forward that they have to stop. But usually I can't lock up the rear wheel with mechanical brakes when I usually can with hydraulic brakes. But going pretty fast here. Let's just pull them right here, see how it goes. Okay. Sufficient. Like I said, not like super great or anything, and not terrible either. Just sufficient. I'm going to pull them again here. We'll do a couple pulls, because sometimes these high-speed pulls really help them break them in, and they actually get a little better. Yeah, that pull felt better. Let's do another one. Yeah, let's get going downhill and pull them this time. This one's like slightly downhill right here. Oh, I felt like it wanted to lock up right there. It almost locked up. Alright, well, yeah, if you're looking for a really budget moped-style bike, I mean, this might be the one for you. Like, it feels pretty good to me. It's not the most powerful thing and the most torquey thing. It doesn't have the best brakes, but it's fast for this type of bike. It works, looks pretty cool. It's comfortable. It's got a higher seat height, you know, for you taller riders. I mean, you could take it on trails. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent little bike for the price. Hit that subscribe button, please, if you haven't already. There's going to be a link, probably a discount code for you in the description there. So you might get this thing for under 500 bucks, which is pretty crazy. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.